what's up, Jamie? That's me here. Let's go ahead and get into Married to Medicine part 2, okay? We're starting off with Jackie. Jackie and Simone's friendship, you know, has been a little fuzzy lately. So Andy went to Simone before the entire reunion started, and he asked her, like, girl, you usually in the room with Jackie. Like, what's happening now? And Simone says, well, honey, things have changed. Okay, and he's like, things have changed. She's like, yes, honey, things have changed. Would you choose me or Heavenly to be your bestie? He was like, does it have to be a choice? She said, hell yes. I've been here for 20-some years. Okay, you ain't finna just replace me like that. Okay, so yes, you have to choose. He said, so you think a choice has been made? Yes, I do think a choice has been made. He was like, well, all right, let me get the hell out your room. Okay. So the issue between Simone and Heavenly, this is where the thing started. So Cecil goes on Twitter, right? And he doesn't add anybody but his wife. And he makes a joke about pressure washing a house and hoping that Simone is not contaminated. Now, it probably was some shade to Heavenly. Or not, it could have been a completely different situation. I don't know. He did not add Heavenly. He was talking directly to his wife. Well, Heavenly got wind of it and felt as though he added her because that's how hard them bullets hit and agreed and touched with her. Okay? So she felt the need to comment back, you know, and I don't know if she added him or not, but she's like, I just want him to get a job and this and that and the other and stop doing whatever. So whatever Simone confided in Heavenly about, she used that as ammunition to attack and go at Simone's husband. You know, instead of just probably messaging Simone, like I saw that comment your husband put up, I don't like that, I don't appreciate it. This has nothing to do with him. I know he did not at me directly, but that was disrespectful and I don't like it, you know. But you know what Heavenly do? She always got to, you know, get the upper hand on somebody or something. Like, that's what she does. So that's the big issue between Simone and Heavenly. Then they talk about how Simone and Jackie just are not close anymore. They used to do everything together, study together. They've been friends for 20-some years. They shared a lot with each other. You know, their friendship goes very deep. They've been through a lot of stuff. So Simone feels as though Jackie has chosen a side when it came down to it. She's chosen a side to be friend somebody like Heavenly that has not only talked SHI about her, but to talk SHI about her husband. And as long as she's known Simone, she's also known her husband. So it's like you would befriend somebody that would talk crap about my husband like that, somebody that you've known for years. Andy says, well, you know, we can see that there's a big disconnect between y'all. Do you feel that way? Jackie said, nah, ain't no disconnect with me, honey. It's a disconnect between Simone and Heavenly. That ain't got nothing to do with me, right? And then I guess Heavenly felt like she don't say nothing about C, so Andy was calling Heavenly to the carpet the entire time. He was calling a lot of people, and I appreciate it, okay? You need to do that more often. So he tells Heavenly, you talk a lot of SHI about Cecil, girl. You say a lot of things about Cecil, right? And she tried to, you know, argue with Simone and stuff and go back and forth. So in an effort to explain the situation, Jackie brings up the situation with Toya, talking about how Toya sat on her man Curtis' lap. And Toya was like, baby, you're not going to use that, honey. You're not going to use that when it comes to me, honey. Your husband put me on his lap. So Jackie says, well, girl, no, ma'am. You know, I'm not going to argue with you, honey. That's not what I do. That's not a part of my cup of tea. I'm not going to argue with you, girl. However it went, what I'm trying to say is when it was an issue with me and you, okay, I didn't take it out on Simone. You should not have taken it out on Simone. You shouldn't have took it out on Toya because the issue was never with Toya. It was with your man. So Simone says, let me ask you something, honey, okay? With all of the years that you've known me, as much as you know about me, do you really think that I'm going with this again? After the she said about my man, do you really think I'm finna with this girl? Girl, you gotta know me better than that, honey. So then her and Heavenly start arguing, and Simone's like, you're the biggest, ugliest liar here. I was here for it. I was here for it. Simone is having like a deep-rooted, like, I can't stand her, okay? It's just too funny. Toya trying to tell Heavenly to shut up. Andy trying to tell both of them to be quiet. Child, he just like, just keep arguing. Everybody just keep yelling. Oh my God. So finally they tell her to shut up, and that's what she does, so that Jackie and Simone can have their moment, which they did. Jackie says that they are not close, you know, they bumped into each other, they usually study together, but she was a little hesitant on saying something. Moral of the story, they got back on track, they hugged it out, and it was good to see, I'll be honest. I was like, look at Jackie sitting up here clearing the air with all her situations, honey. Go ahead. Too bad we will never see that with Quad and Mariah, but all right. Jackie goes on to say, listen, Andy, honey, that's why I told my man I may have to go ahead and get up off this couch, honey. I may have to go ahead and remove myself. He was like, really? You will leave the show? Yes, I would if it came down to me and my friends. I'm not going to lose no friends over no show. I'm not going to do it, okay? So I completely understand Jackie on that situation there. But I did like the fact that Simone said, girl, I would not let you leave. I'm not going to let you quit no job that's put money in your pocket and allowing you to go off and do all these other great ventures of what you're doing, girl. No, ma'am. So, you know, that was cute to see. And I understood it. But, girl, I wouldn't quit no show for Heavenly. No, ma'am. And I just find it funny that you would say that you would quit a show, but when you was at odds with Mariah, you was still here. But, okay, girl, I guess new levels, new devils, huh, girl? New mindset. Okay, Jackie. They talk about Mariah and Quad. So y'all know Mariah went and got the drug testing after she was accused by Quad of using it. So she went and got the drug testing. Quad does in a confessional and says that it's been a lot of fraud and perpetrating and falsifying of documents or whatever. So that Andy asked her, what you meant by your comments? She's like, what I just said, okay? I said what I said. She said, first of all, the drug test was planned. Let's be very clear about that. And besides that, the incident that happened with her took place years ago. So, girl, I won't trust nothing that the workers trying to tell me. And actually, to be quite frank with you guys, when I found her doing the things that she was doing with the drugs, I was so upset because she gonna tell me, you know, well, girl, you know, I was just doing it to see if you was really my friend. I was like, girl, you really gonna do that just to see if I'm your friend? Really, honey? And then, you know, when it sinked in, when I allowed it to really sink in, I went to the bathroom and I cried. You know, that made me like really emotional. Absolutely. I was really upset. And, you know, from what I saw, I don't believe it, y'all. I don't believe that story. I don't believe that story. I don't believe that story. I don't believe if Quad saw something like that. Because it was rumors, and I don't know how true, girl, allegedly, child. I think she used to deal with some drug dealer people used to say, but you know, I don't know that girl lie. But what I will say is I don't believe that story. You saw somebody sniffing something of what you think you saw, and then you go to the bathroom and you start crying. Anybody else gonna be like, girl, what the hell you doing? You know, you're probably gonna start crying and ask questions because you've never seen nothing like that that came with your friends. So you're gonna start asking questions that based on the information that you receive, you're probably gonna be like, oh, I ain't rocking with that no more. Like, I can't do nothing like that, ma'am. You about to jeopardize me. I can't be around it like that. I just don't see Quad with the personality that she has running to the bathroom and crying. But okay, y'all let me know. You know, y'all may have believed it. You know, that story may be real for you guys. Y'all let me know in the comments. Did you believe Quad? Did you not believe Quad after she saw what she thought she saw? And then she ran to the bathroom and started crying? Let me know down below. So Mariah spoke up and mentioned that, you know, Quad went to some bloggers, started putting out some other allegations about her, you know, doing, you know, drugs or whatever. And some people came to her and said they were very concerned about her and her children, and not a single person on this couch stood up and supported her or anything. Actually, when they said that, all the ladies sat up there in silence, okay? And even Quad didn't have anything to say because she knew that she had did that, girl. But okay. Andy asked her, how did that make Aiden feel with these allegations? And she said Aiden was really disappointed and hurt by it. But at this point, you know, we're going to let people think what they want to think and believe what they want to believe at this point, girl. I mean, it's out of my hands. They're going to do it anyway, so I don't even know why I'm worried about it, girl. Andy asked the ladies, how do they feel? So he says, do you guys believe Mariah or do you guys believe Quad? Nobody believes nobody, okay? That's just what it is. At least that's what they showed at that time. Quad says she ain't gonna let nobody see her do them drugs now anyway, so it don't even matter, honey. Then she jumps from that to mention the allegations that Mariah put out there about her sister. So they started arguing about that, and Mariah's just like, girl, everybody want to be mad at me for something my sister said, and everybody was like, no, you said it out your mouth. Mariah was saying was, yeah, I said it out my mouth, but it wasn't an allegation I made. It was an allegation that came from my sister, and I just spoke it up, okay? And so Mariah says, she ain't gonna let nobody see her do them drugs now anyway, so it don't even matter, honey. Then she jumps from that to mention the allegations that Mariah put out there about her sister. So they started arguing about that, and Mariah's just like, girl, everybody want to be mad at me for something my sister said, and everybody was like, no, you said it out your mouth. But it wasn't an allegation I made. It was an allegation that came from my sister, and I just spoke it up, okay? Quad just got really upset, and she was just like, girl, listen, we could do a polygraph test, we could do all this and that. And Mariah's like, we could do whatever you want to do, honey, but it ain't gonna matter because I done did this test and y'all done debunked that and said that it was fake. I done did that and y'all ain't trying to hear it, called that a lie. So at this point, we can do a polygraph test all I want to, and when I pass that, girl, you gonna think that's a lie too. So, girl, this is crazy at this point, honey. Okay, girl. And when she was trying to agree with Quad earlier on, before Quad mentions, you told your sister, before they even got into the whole sister situation or the allegations, Mariah was just, she didn't really want to argue with none of the ladies on the stage. And she was just like, you're right, Quad. You're right. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. I wish you well. I wish you well, Quad. Quad, I wish you well. And so that's when I got into the heated argument about the allegations that Mariah made by way of Lake, of Quad messing around with a ex-spouse. So Mariah tells Quad, baby girl, listen, honey, if you feel a way about some things that was said about you and the reports that are going around town about you, my dear, then you need to address that with Lake, honey. You had the entire season to do that, and you didn't bust a grape. You didn't say anything. You didn't open up a can of juice or anything. So if you have an issue, I'm not, Quad, I wish you well. I'm not going to do this with you, girl. I will not come down off my chariot to throw tomatoes with you, sweetheart. I've told you this before, okay? So whatever you want to do, Quad, it's whatever you want to do, girl. I'm done with it. Andy sits down with the husbands. Cecil mentioned how he hangs out with Dr. G still. His girlfriend is beautiful. However, he still misses Quad. Wish things would have worked out. Once Quad hears this, she gets emotional. She starts crying. I believe deep down inside, Quad really wished it would have worked out too. I don't believe Quad really wanted to divorce him, but she probably was just put in the back of a corner like, okay, I'm going to show you. You think I'm a joke? You think I'm playing? Okay, I'm going to show you. But I don't think that's what she really, really wanted. But maybe that whole cheating scandal is what really broke the camel's back for her. Now I do know they brought up the question about Lisa Nicole Cloud and was like, girl, okay, how you like that karma coming back to hit you in your face? You try to talk all this stuff about my man, honey, and look at you, you don't even have one. Ooh. Quad says, well, girl, you can say whatever you want to say, honey, because guess what? I did something that you did not have the courage to do, which is to leave him. And who's to say that that's exactly what she wanted? You know, Quad could be right. Like, girl, I did something that you didn't have the courage to do. Or maybe Lisa enjoys her man lying to her and being with her in the fashion that she's being in. Then they address the fact that, Quad, you sat up there and said you don't lie about anything, but then you brought this man to your event only to have him lie about messing with somebody else's husband, girl. So, oh my God, and Quad's like, honey, I can't tell nobody what to say when they show up. That's just what it is. I ain't got nothing to do with that. So they discussed Damien being at the strip club or whatever. First of all, Damien was a bit disappointed. He did feel a way that Heavenly did not tell him about the whole fiasco that happened with Toya, but he would turn around and find the information out from the guys. So he definitely felt the way about that. And then because he sat up there and heard Heavenly, so he made sure he sat up there and said that he doesn't watch the show. I refuse to believe that he does not watch this show. He watched the show. I definitely believe that he watched this show, and I'm sure the way Heavenly is, she probably make him sit down and watch it, honey. They probably be having watch parties and everything. I'm sure Damien watched this show. But okay. He goes on to talk about the whole strip club or whatever, and then says that he did not like it because he felt like it was too much attention. Well, last time I can recall, Damien, when y'all was on the ride on the way to the strip club, and you was tired, I guess, at one point, and then you looked over to Cecil and told him, well, I'm really perked up now. I done woke up now. Yeah, you were ready for it. You were excited about it. When a lady asked you if you wanted to get a room, you said something that wasn't really like a denial. We can't remember exactly what it was that you said, but it made us question it. So for you to get on this reunion and then sit up there and say, I didn't like it because it was too much attention. Okay, you want to do your stuff in private. We understand, okay? We get it. But don't be trying to come up here and save face for Heavenly because you want to make her look good with all these lies she be out here spewing. But okay. The question comes up about a Mitch talking to Cecil. Cecil said, I may be a Mitch, but I ain't no BIT. I'm going to tell you that right now, honey. And Heavenly goes and says, yes, Cecil, honey. Own it, honey. And Simone looking at her like, Now, girl, I done had about enough. I'm not, girl. We gonna have to have a dragging session, honey. Because yes, ma'am, we are. Because I'm not gonna sit up here and let you continue to talk trash about my husband, girl. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it with you, Heavenly. But if you want this smoke, we can go there, okay? And when I bring the smoke, just know that I'm gonna be breaking all of the girl code, girl. I'm just trying to let you know right now, honey. Heavenly, like, Simone, girl, you talk a lot of big SHI, girl, but you can't back nothing up. You talk a lot of big SHI. Now, girl, I done told you I got some bombs that I really can drop, and I'm gonna break the girl code, okay? Yeah, my man been out drunk, and he's been out drunk with Damon, okay? Period. So, girl, I don't know what that is all about, you know, considering he's a doctor. I don't know if that could affect any licenses or something like that. He hasn't necessarily gotten caught, you know, or had anything on his records. I'm sure he's fine, but I don't understand all of that. But she's definitely calling it out, and I believe everything Simone is saying. Because when they was in Cabos, what did Heavenly do? Heavenly went over to, I believe it was Jackie, told Jackie, can you go tell him not to drink, okay? I don't like it when you drink. Okay, so yeah, I mean, some must go down when he have a 2-minute thrown back, but I mean, girl, some must go down, honey, when he throw too many of them back. I don't know, but that's all I got. That's reunion part 2. There is gonna be another part 3 on next week, and I will be reviewing that. But I hope you guys enjoyed both of the reviews that I put up so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed the reunion itself. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. When you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, share my videos, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.